Okay.
We're all gathered around the fire and
Singing,
and Dad and Uncle Mark had their guitars, and they're singing together, and Becca and I were being annoying. I'll admit it now, we were being annoying.
How out of character.
I'd never been.
We were kind of whispering, though. We weren't being obnoxious about it like Matt would be, but we were being very quiet about it.
In your
I had
opinion.
to throw that low blow in.
Right. Matt's not listening.
He's like,
He's not listening to you. Right.
no.
He's so far above all this.
Becky and I are sitting there, and we're kind of going back and forth, like, this is what we're going to do later, blah, blah, blah. And Uncle Mark and Dad are just worshiping and side by side playing the guitars, and it's just this beautiful moment that Becca and I have no regard for.
What did y'all do?
Rachel.
I don't remember this.
Oh,
You didn't know what happened.
Okay.
but we've told the story.
She looks
1,000
over
times.
at us, and she goes, friend, shut up and let the old men have their
I wish you could have seen Annie and
moment.
Sharon see Rachel do the dying swan.
Oh yeah.
Daddy
Never seen
loved
anything
the dying
more fun.
swan.
He would always say, "Do some dying swan."
Is that what Mike would say?
Yeah, he'd go,
Some dying
"Hey
swan.
Rachel, Rahab,
Dance,
do some
Martha,
dying swan."
dance.
There was nothing like that moment where she was
Where
out
she
on the
was
boat
done and she was
on the lake, and there were about 6 or 7 of us out on the deck watching. She didn't know, and then all of a sudden
Wasn't she on the
All
floating
those
dock?
boats.
no, she was on the boat, and they were in the middle of the lake, and all of a sudden we see some movement out there, unusual kind of postures happening out on this boat.
Flailing.
And we see, and then all of a sudden Rachel is doing. She had seen us, and she'd probably been doing this for a while, like maybe 10 minutes. And
Waiting
she's out
like
there.
Dad. Till the
And then
joke-
all
Dad had patience for his comedy. He just wait.
they would
You got
stand
there
there.
and he would lose it.
All the boys were standing on the boat just transfixed. Rachel's out there doing the dying swan on that triangle thing. I mean that big square floaty thing in the sunset.
Maybe 10 whole
I don't
minutes
know if
she
I've
was
ever.
Mark, do you remember the bat?
Oh, of course. I told who was it? Told the bat.
Stop.
Rachel had never heard the bat story. Let me tell you the funniest.
Sharon and Annie
I
haven't
want to tell
heard
you the
bat
funniest
story.
story about Mike.
Tell them right now.
Just
All
a
right, I'm
moment.
getting this on
But
film.
With Mike,
We'll want
I,
this later.
When we were in college,
When another one bites the dust.
I used to think,
you ass.
is he one of these nights he's gonna try to be funny in front of a group of people?
She's filming, honey.
Oh, that's fine.
In case
I'm
you
sorry.
die.
In case I die.
No, just one of us.
Well, there's no in case about it.
I know.
Stop talking
Oh,
about
hell,
the
when the next
inevitable.
one goes, that's gonna be.
I just said I just
pulled
all
up
I
the
said
driveway
was
of
this.
all I said was we'll want this later when another one
By
bites
the way,
the dust.
we were talking
We
about
barely
with me,
even-
we're going to do it differently. We're going to have an open casket.
Tunnel can't be called anymore. I don't think his
it's
tunnel
going
will
to be an open casket.
I
But
think
we're
we're
going
gonna
to turn
kill
me around.
Tunnel.
It's going to be an open casket. We're going to turn me around so only my feet are showing. And I want some really nice new shoes. I want some really nice Allen Edmonds.
No.
Don't start pulling to
And I'm
Abby,
serious. I want
you
people
just have
to
to
come
have
up
an
and go,
arm
"Those are
out.
the
Yeah. Hey, and mine, I just
The
let my
pant
arm
legs are
laying
really
there on a
nice.
pillow.
Just the arm.
Holding a
He's
flower.
looking great.
Holding a
He doesn't look a day over 30.
Yeah, that
You know what Marie said? Abby, oh, Mark, Abby will just want to press this. Abby just wants to press this. Have her arm with a flower in it. We all start just showing different bodies. Oh no.
I'm not
Okay.
kidding. Hey guys, if this happens, if I'm up and I have you open that casket and I want just my arm there. You can put my body anywhere else. You put my arm in that casket with the flower and a note.
Then somebody you can reach in and hand press the battery and the handle
That's
open.
People come up
In the middle. Wait. In the middle of the service, I can just go.
We'll get it. We'll get it remote. We'll say, wait a minute, the Lord is moving.
No, the battery died. It opens when it dies.
So anyway.
Okay, story.
When we were in college, I used to wonder, I thought, Mike does the most outlandish stuff, and people always laugh. Like that theater thing that I told. That was dead true. When that thing started going, he's just like that. And as soon as I heard it, I knew we were.
Do the whole thing. Do the whole thing for the video.
And it had this gal. She was very sweet. I
He
always
always
saw her
says
that
this
one
pitiful
night.
little girl is
Well, she was new. She's
poor.
probably a freshman and naive, and she doesn't know what she's gotten herself into. And then this other girl, and then Mike, and he's on the very end on the aisle. We're on the front row, and the people, lights start dimming around the room like that, and I hear Mike go, and I thought, oh no. Anyway, now everybody's quiet, but Mike he's still not clear.
Like this.
And he goes,
Yes.
now everybody's thinking, oh, that poor guy, And then this next one was kind of like, now the whole place, and the curtains are rustling, and they're about to open the curtains. And I saw Mike lean forward. He leaned over like this, put his hands on there like this, and he took a huge breath, and he went, I'm telling you, just like that. And the whole place erupted in laughter. And this girl's going like,
God help her. Oh, God help her.
and I mean, it was like it happened on stage. People were laughing, almost applauded. And then Mike laughed, and they knew they'd been had. And he stood up and was like, let's start the show.
I feel so bad for her.
But he would do stuff like that. He would do stuff like that, and I thought one of these days he's going to bomb, and it's going to be so embarrassing. So the day came, and I thought sure he'd done it. We were about this many people in a big room, and we didn't know them very well, which didn't make any difference to Mike. And they were stuffy people, and I knew this is not the room to try something. I thought, I hope Mike doesn't do anything. And I'm trying to fit in. Well, Mike never cared.
He
just
did not.
and if the more stuffy they were, the more he was going to throw the thing in the dirt. So Mike comes in the room, right in the dead center of the room, and starts some stupid thing. And when he finished in the room, and he was bent over tying his shoelace. And at that time, we looked like hippies. He had a big, he had a big safety pin right here that held his pants together. And we had real long hair, and we wore these same jeans and these plastic shoes that we thought were really cool.
Plastic.
And he wore a long underwear top in the winter and a short underwear
This is
top
worse
in
than
the
finding out
summer.
about his
So he's
dad.
dressed like that, and he finishes, and he's tying his shoe, and the room just groans. They're just groaning. It's like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I said, here it is. He bombed. We're embarrassed. We're shamed. We're embarrassed. And he stopped, and he went, and he started making this high-pitched noise. Whoo, 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 and he hopped out of the room.
You gotta do it.
Like this, all the way out of the room. And everybody in the room broke up. He hopped out of the room, whoo, 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 like that, and we all just broke up. Like the most stuffiest people were sitting there just kind of holding it. Then he walks right back in, he has salt shakers on his head, and he says, come to spaceship quietly. And that was it. He had him the rest of the night. They loved him. That was it.
Oh, man.
I never in my life.
We saw the milk things in the slideshow yesterday.
That's miles.
I can't tell you how many times we'd be eating, or I'd be messing with the kids, and I'd look up, and there they were.
On the eyeball.
No, Abby, he loved your arm. It's in his closet.
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what?
No,
when I
it's
made
in
that
Dad's
slideshow, I
closet.
didn't notice
He
that
would
picture.
hide it in the
In the
freezer,
refrigerator, just
and I'd
scare
come
him
down
out.
in the
In the
morning,
dishwasher.
and then he got where it was just, Mike, he gets one laugh. He's going to try to do more.
Yeah. Well, now that's confirmation. That's
He
found
found
confirmation.
that arm. He saved here.
You found it.
Yes, he loved it. 'Cause he,
All of his clothes in the back of the closet and everything, his shoes and everything back there. And I was folding up some things, and sweatshirts and things, and I was pushing it for a place for his ties. And all of a sudden, I see this hand over there. And I looked for the other parts of it around here or something. I thought it went to something, And I thought, what is that thing? And I just left it there and hung it.
It went to me when I was like
I
8.
told you he saved that thing. He used it all the time. He would prop it up.
He had it in his. You noticed that picture? I hadn't noticed that until I actually watched it. It was in his belt.
Oh, was it? I missed it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
We'd be walking across campus, and if Mike saw a pretty girl, he would fall into the grass on his knees. My heart! My heart! Come, maiden! I'm smitten with love! And he would just yell at them, and they were like, I love, I declare. And then so they would, if they were
Sharon, you
if
don't know
they
why
were
he's
disgusted.
how he.
if they were disgusted, he would just get up and go, ah, hell. And he'd just go off walking.
Oh no.
And he saved me on a number of occasions.
On that note, he saved me.
I was going to leave school, and this gal kind of had me in the pretzel hold, and he knew
That
it.
one that Daddy didn't want you to marry.
He knew.
Yeah,
this
he
is
told
the
me about
wrong
her.
girl
He
for me.
said I did
And
not
Mike
want my brother to marry
We
that
had a
woman.
committee, and a committee that you had to bring girls. If you were dating somebody, the committee would sit,
The committee.
and you would have to defend yourself.
Committee.
And Mike was the judge of the committee.
Oh,
He was the chairman. He was the chairman.
have mercy.
And they said, and they would say, you have to come before the committee. So he'd set up on his bunk in the dorm room.
Oh my gosh.
He's sitting there, you know, all laid back. Mitchell, you idiot. All she has to be is blonde. That's it. Blonde, you idiot. He's screaming at him, you idiot. And,
He said idiot back then.
oh, yeah, and he just,
Oh,
and we would tear that, and so anyway, but this was serious, and he followed me across campus, and he says, Mark, you, and finally he says, sit down right here. I said, okay. He says, I'll tell you what, give this 3 weeks, and if you decide to do it, I'll be your best man.
She told me this.
I said, okay, it's a deal.
Yeah.
I sent her a letter the next week and said, it's off.
Yeah. No, Daddy
He
told me
knew.
that.
He
Because
knew.
he did
He
not
knew
want,
I didn't want this, but I was
he
just
didn't
kind of
want you
under
to marry her.
that foggy
Aunt Debbie,
attitude,
he
you know?
told me that story, and Daddy said, it took, I wanted to just, no, this isn't the right girl. He said, but, I said, okay. 3 weeks. If you still want to be with her, I'll support you. He said, Mark called 3 days later.
That was it. We went to Florida and
Yeah.
started our trek toward hell.
Missy and
Speaking
I
of hell,
meet the meaty woman song and call us girls of girth, women of ways.
He's got a video.
Meaty women.
Was it you?
Yeah, it was me and
It was
Oh,
Annie
yeah.
and Missy walking down the beach unbeknownst.
Yeah.
And walk. Mike's got the camera.
You can hear it.
And he starts
Yeah.
going, meaty woman, walking down
Meaty.
the
No.
beach, meaty woman, kinda like to me. I don't believe you, not the truth. And he started bouncing the camera. No one could be as big as you. Oh, what an idiot.
And then they're
Oh, what an
she goes
idiot.
away anyway.
Yeah, I heard that on the footage.
What's your sign?
We'd go to a place called Dirty Ernie's. And Mike could walk over the most stuck-up girls in the world. And he'd walk